My sister texted at 7:12 p.m. "You're not invited to the wedding. It's a classy event." A second later, my mother reacted with the laughing crying emoji, the kind that doesn't laugh, it pokes. The mug in my left hand stayed warm, the phone in my right turned heavy. My kitchen light hummed over 3 things I could still control: coffee, oxygen, and math. I typed one word back: understood. Then I added, because my spine showed up, "I'll cancel the classy payments too." 3 dots appeared, stopped, appeared again. Silence arrived dressed as confidence. A confetti gif came from Mom. My brother added, "Don't make this weird, Lena. It's not your audience." Audience. I wasn't invited to watch. I was expected to fund the show. I'm Elena Ward, 28, raised to be the quiet sponsor, the reliable card with a short memory. I opened my banking app and watched the breadcrumb trail of class. Venue retainer, my card. Deposits, my card. Linens, lighting, vendor meals. Even my mother's second phone line, for coordination. I kept receipts like other people kept souvenirs. Proof I'd been there. "Don't be petty," my sister wrote. "It's just seating capacity. Capacity. For years they measured love by what I could carry." I set the phone down and opened my laptop. A folder called Wedding. Contracts blinked in 11-point Times New Roman. Unromantic and perfect. A reminder popped up. Venue walkthrough in 24 hours. Host required, host me. In the venue portal, a button glowed. Revoke authorization. My cursor hovered. The apartment went so still I could hear the refrigerator breathe. Then a new message slid across my screen from an unfamiliar number. "Hi, Elena. This is Marcy, the venue manager. Quick question, who actually controls the date?" I stared at Marcy's text until my coffee went flat. Then I wrote, "I'm the account holder. The reservation is under Elena Ward." Her reply came fast. "Thank you. Your sister requested upgrades. We needed your approval." Of course she did. I typed, "Hold everything. No changes without me." Then I opened the portal and pressed Revoke Authorization. Nothing dramatic happened. The screen simply confirmed it. By noon, my mother called, voice sweet and sharp. "Sweetheart, the planner says there's confusion." "No confusion," I said. "Only boundaries." "It's Claire's day," she insisted. "Don't stress her." "I'm not. I'm stopping the charges." My brother Nate texted, "You're making us look bad." I pulled up the contracts and found the same line again and again. Authorization may be revoked by the account holder at any time. I wasn't destroying a wedding. I was removing my name from their leverage. Marcy emailed next, confirming you may release or reassign the date. Other clients are waiting. Release or reassign, a choice that belonged to me. The family chat erupted. Mom, "Fix it." Claire, "You're jealous." Nate, "Family first." Family first always meant me last. I wrote Marcy 2 lines. "Please release the date. Refund all payments to the original cardholder." Then I hit send. My mother rang again, stripped of charm. "You ruined her dream." "No," I said. "You just learned who financed it." That night, the venue posted, "New event, Women Founders Gala." The same ballroom, repurposed. I set my phone face down, filed the receipts, and set an alarm for Saturday. Not for their ceremony, but for my own clean morning. Near 10, Grandpa Harlan called. "About time," he said. "Let them sign their own invoice." Saturday arrived ordinary. My alarm went off at 8, the one I'd set for my clean morning, and I made coffee like it was a ceremony I'd been missing for years. While the kettle hissed, my phone filled itself anyway. Missed calls, frantic voicemails, screenshots of a bridal party stranded outside a rearranged schedule. Claire called, voice pitched high enough to crack glass. "You can't do this." "I already did," I said, palm on the contract folder. "You can still get married, just not on my reservation." "You're punishing me." "I'm quitting," I corrected. "Different thing." Nate tried next, practical, pleading. "Reinstate it for a day. We'll pay you back." I laughed once. "With what?" By noon, the venue's feed was a ribbon of gold light and volunteer smiles. Women Founders Gala, sold out. I dressed in black, not for mourning, for clarity, and drove past the ballroom. On the sidewalk, guests clustered like confused birds, checking phones, waiting for someone else to save the day. Grandpa Harlan stood near the entrance, hands in his coat pockets, watching my mother argue with a florist. When he saw me, he didn't scold. He nodded, slow and sure. "Class," he murmured, "is paying your own bills." I walked him to my car. He pressed a small envelope into my palm, copies of my receipts, neatly clipped. "Keep your evidence," he said, "and keep your peace." That night, I donated the refunded deposits to a local shelter under Claire's name. Anonymous, but real. Then I sent one final text to the family thread. "I love you. I won't finance you. Boundaries stand." I muted the chat and listened to my apartment finally settle, quiet as a promise kept.